I'm Nick Seco from HomeRight Windows and Doors, and we're located in Waynesboro, Pennsylvania. So we do vinyl replacement windows, we do steel and fiberglass entry doors, we do aluminum storm doors, and we do sliding patio doors, all made by Provia. The windows are a vinyl replacement window, and it could be anything from double hungs to casements to bay and bow windows and everything in between. So when somebody calls in the office and needs an estimate, they get Roxanne on the phone typically, and she would schedule an appointment for me to come out and take some measurements, provide some literature, go through what options we have, and then I would follow up within about 24 to 48 hours with an estimate with all the details of the products as well as the installed price. I find that we're typically much more affordable than the companies that you see advertising on TV or in a lot of other places. If they're spending a lot of advertising dollars, obviously they're passing those costs on to their consumers. You could go to our website at homerightwaynesboro.com, or you could call us at 717-749-4874.
Local and live, covering Franklin and Washington counties, it's Let's Talk TriState.
Welcome to Let's Talk TriState, all powered by HomeRight Windows and Doors in Waynesboro, the right choice, online at homerightwaynesboro.com. Joining us, we have two guests today. Benefiting the Keys for a Cause is the benefit. It's benefiting Habitat for Humanity in Chambersburg. It is hosted by our good friends at Shively in Chambersburg. Bryan Burkholder from Shively, nice to have you here today.
Thank you.
And Mark Story from Habitat for Humanity. Mark, good to have you back.
Thank you.
So, Bryan, what inspired Shively to launch the Keys for a Cause campaign, if you would take us through that?
Yeah. Well, like I say, Shively Motors has been a big part of the Franklin County community since 1939, so long time partnership there. I've actually known Mark a long time as well, and it's been an active part of the community, and we always felt like the Habitat was a good cause, and when the opportunity came up to partner with them for this, it just seemed like a good fit, an opportunity that we can help give back to our community.
And Mark's an okay guy. I mean, he's,
Well, thank you.
We tolerate him,
Yeah.
Now, Mark, for those who aren't familiar, what does Habitat for Humanity do? And then take us through the footprint in Chambersburg in that area. If you would.
Sure. So our mission is seeking to put God's love into action. Habitat brings people together to build homes, communities, and hope. So on a practical level, the people that we work with are low to moderate income families in the local area, Franklin County, who cannot make their way to home ownership. Okay. So we partner with those families. They come alongside our volunteers, and we build together. So we use donated funds to purchase the building lots and the materials. We work with these families who, as I've already said, through sweat equity, help build their own house alongside our volunteers. Yep. We've been doing this for 30 years, and volunteers just completed the 61st house in Franklin County. That's incredible. The majority of which are in Chambersburg.
Yeah, that's just wonderful. I mean, doing the Lord's work in every way possible. So, Bryan, back to you when it comes to Shively. Every vehicle sold this month. Tell us about this. I know it's on the screen here with Keys for a Cause and a beautiful Jeep there that I would love to have, mind you. But if I wanted to buy that Jeep, what's going to happen that benefits Habitat for Humanity Chambersburg?
Yes, so the entire month of June, so every new and used vehicle that we sell during the month of June, both in our Chambersburg and Shippensburg locations, we're going to donate $100 to Habitat for Humanity.
That's wonderful. Now, what in your opinion, what sets Shively Motors apart from another dealership if someone may be in the market for a car?
Yeah. Well, like I say, Shively Motors has been a long time part of the community. We're actually one of the oldest Dodge dealerships still in business around. We're still, a family-owned dealership. So many of these dealerships you see out there have been bought up by these large corporate entities. Right. Yeah. But we're still locally managed. I've been there 28 years myself at Shively's. Wow. And
you must be doing something right.
Yeah, so we try to, and I've seen a lot of ups and downs and the good and the bad and the ugly of all the things in business. But and that's why it's important. And I grew up here in Chambersburg. I'm from generations. My family have been here, so this has been an important part of our community, and things that we can do as a business that we can help give back to the community is important.
And you talked about the good, the bad, and the ugly. I think we should take a moment just to talk about what is the unfortunate that has happened recently at Shively. You guys had a fire, is that correct?
Yeah, so there was about a month ago in the building adjoining our building up in Shippensburg, in the old factory building there, where we have actually a car museum up there.
Right.
Unfortunately, the fire came through and the smoke came into the building, completely engulfed that entire building. So we had to have everything cleaned and cleaned up out of there. The fire companies did an incredible job. It got in there, got it under control. They didn't do any damage, and then ServPro was actually the ones that came in and done the cleaning.
Yeah.
And within 30 days, I actually completed it on Tuesday.
Wow.
And the museum now is back open again. It's brighter, cleaner, and nicer than it's ever been.
Wow.
So we encourage people to come out for that. And then we have a big event happening on tomorrow at the Shively Motors. It's our 17th annual Mopar show that we do up there.
Okay,
So
very
we do
good.
it for the community. Anybody with a Mopar can come out and show their car, but it's open to the public. Everybody can come out. Even if you just want to come see the museum, see the cars, there'll be a lot of other neat cars to see while you're there.
Like
So
a
it's
grand opening.
Then a
Really.
grand reopening. I'm actually going to be hopefully unveiling a new thing tomorrow as well, of an interactive display of where you can actually hear stories about the cars by scanning a QR code on the signs of the cars. So when I'm not there to give a tour, people can kind of take a self-guided tour as well.
I love that. So rebuilding Shively and then rebuilding lives with Habitat for Humanity, which leads me back to you, Mark, is if anyone wanted to get involved with Habitat for Humanity, be it in a physical capacity or just financially, what can they do? Who can they contact? And you also have to tell us about the Restore.
Sure, thank you. So yeah, our work is propelled by two things, volunteers and donors, right? We need both to build the next Habitat house. So the on-ramp for either one is best is actually through the website. It's habitatfranklinpa.org, but if you just Google search Habitat of Franklin County, we're the first thing that pops up. So volunteer opportunities, the majority of our homes are built by not yet skilled volunteers. They don't come to us with a construction background, so we teach people. So if someone's heart rises to want to help build the next house here in Franklin County, you're very welcome to come. We will patiently teach you the skills with whatever work we are working on that day. And then donors. I'm the primary person that meets with our donors in the community, and I love to visit with people in their homes, places of business. We'll go to a coffee shop, but to explain the mission, to explain how it changes lives, and give people an opportunity to make a financial contribution, just like what Shively's is doing, right?
Yeah.
Brian already said we've known each other a number of years. We're friends. I'm certainly not a mechanic, but I love to talk cars with this guy.
Same, yep.
Yeah, so these are the kind of community partnerships that bubble up to support Habitat's work and ministry. And thank you for the open door about the Restore.
Yes, sir.
So, yep, so it's on Route 30, right in between Lowe's and Walmart. We share the shopping center with Harbor Freight Tools as well, so it's a great spot to go if you know you need something home improvement related. You head out to Lincoln Way East, and you're sure to leave with whatever it is you need.
Yeah.
Most people will come to the Restore first, so we're primarily selling a donated inventory. It's a lot of furniture, appliances, hardware store related, so plumbing, electrical, lighting, some home decor. But it's really a fantastic exchange of goods because people give what they don't need any longer. We price it at a fraction of retail, which makes those affordable items available to people. And then the proceeds go to help build the next Habitat house.
And your social media team does a great job of keeping it updated and showing what is available for purchase at the Restore, and some of those things, it looks like you've been at one of the big box stores taking pictures of their inventory. It's practically donated brand new.
A lot of it is
4 models, which is just wonderful to have those partnerships. And back to the partnership with Shively, Brian, you have several events coming up over the course of the month. Now we have our sister station 1015 Bob Rocks is going to be there doing a live broadcast, as will our other sister station WAYZ, all to raise awareness and to get people out there, take a test drive, buy yourself a vehicle. Is there a cap on this that we're looking at, Brian, or is it every vehicle sold is going to be $100?
No, however many cars we have out there,
Yep.
if we sell them,
If you sell them all,
I am going to show up with Matchbox cars. I didn't tell him yet.
There
but
you
I'm
go.
gonna-
Love that. Put them in the inventory and say we're just. There you
Sold
go.
another one.
Right, of course.
You actually got to be able to drive them out.
Okay, I accept that.
You'd be amazed what Mark can do. We'll put him to the test on that.
Yeah.
Well, Brian, was there anything else that you had wanted to cover regarding Shively or the partnership with Habitat for Humanity that we didn't get to today?
No, I mean, like I say, we've always felt like this. Habitat's a great cause and things, and we're proud to be able to sponsor with them and be able to help them. help our community.
Well, thank you for what you're doing. I mean, it's wonderful that you're willing to do this, and the beauty of it is that it's a win-win for everyone because Mark, as I'm sure you can attest, when you hear something like this come your way, Shively is one of the top-selling car dealerships in our region.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
So just on a base level, it's going to be a great contribution to Habitat for Humanity. But then with the awareness and some people might be more compelled to, I'm going to push my timeline up a little bit.
Sure.
Maybe I was going to wait till the fall to get a car, and let's do it now. It's the add-on, it's the cherry on top, so to speak. So really a great partnership all around, and I think both obviously Habitat and Shively stand to benefit greatly from it. So I love it when a plan like that comes together.
Thank you. Generosity is a sweet thing.
Yes, it
right?
is.
There are some challenges in our community, but when we work together, those are fixable. And with a partnership like what we're talking about here with Shively's, it does help advance the mission. So.
Well, I encourage you, if you are in the market for a new or used vehicle, you can check out Shively Motors, the website on your screen, shiveleymotors.com. Bryan Burkholder from Shively Motors, Mark Story from Habitat for Humanity, Franklin County. Gentlemen, thank you so much for what you do for the community. And Franklin County, we certainly love having you here, and we'd love to have you back. And hopefully we can do a recap of this, Brian, where you tell me that you sold out of all of your inventory, which would be great.
Let's hope it happens.
And there's some great deals to be had, so come out and take advantage of the opportunity.
I might be up there. You might have to sell me. I'm in the market for a minivan, so maybe we'll
Well, and one of these.
Well, okay, my wife might want that, but I'll need the minivan.
Right.
Dad's the one who does the transporting.
And you can come out and check out the Jeep Adventure Park then too. We have at Chambersburg.
I would love that.
Then
You're
you
speaking
can
my
come out
language,
and
Brian,
so,
so just
that-
be careful.
That's another
all right?
great opportunity to come out and experience
Yeah.
there at the Chambersburg location.
I love it.
So, yeah.
I love it. State of the art, Shively Motors all the way. And we thank Mark, we thank Brian for joining us, and we thank you for joining us today on Let's Talk TriState.
Let's talk TriState.
If you'd like to be featured on an upcoming episode of Let's Talk TriState, call 717-597-9200 or email letstalk@921thegoat.com.